Hey guys, I'm Jody with Board Game Perspective, and we're going to be taking a look at several games that are going to be coming out in 2024. Yes, this is the most anticipated games in 2024 lists that I am doing. And yes, I'm going to do my top 10, but this is 20 through 11. I really enjoy looking at what games are going to be coming out, new releases. I just love doing that. There's a lot of cool looking games. I would love to try all of them. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to, but maybe y'all will learn some games that you will want to try as well. Now, I want to give a shout out to our channel sponsor, Game Toppers. We have been thoroughly loving our Watson Game Topper here. We've always done videos on using our Game Topper game mats. We've had them for many years. I think we're at a count of 8 at this point. This one right here is one of the newer ones of the water game mats. We absolutely love playing on the game mats and the Game Topper. It really makes the experience playing games so much more fun. So definitely go check out Game Toppers if y'all are in the market for a game table or game mats. They have so many options for game mats. A lot of amazing, cool designs from well-known artists in the board game community. So with that said, let's get into my number 20. This is Canopy Evergreen. This was on crowdfunding not too long ago, I don't think. And this is the publisher's Weird City Games. This is a follow-up to Canopy, which I have down there. It's a small box game. I really like Canopy a lot. I love the production, the art, and I like the feeling of you don't know what's under the piles. So you get to draw a pile, look at it. You can possibly keep it if you want, or you could put it down and draw another pile that might have more cards. And so it's that sense of, mystery, what's under those cards. So this is more of that. But now I think this is in Pacific Northwest. Forest with plants, animals, and trees. You're building your forest. And let's see here. I mean, let's look at it. It looks absolutely gorgeous. The other game, Canopy, I have, stunning itself. So, like I mentioned, there's some of that push your luck a little bit with, picking up the pile and decide if you want to keep it or not, and possibly getting something better in the next pile, or possibly getting some not so good things, diseases, blight, who knows what. So there's some set collection and open drafting, and this is just a nice game. So this just looks like more of Canopy in a different setting. You're going to have new animals and new plants, and I'm all for that. I really did like this game, and I definitely want to try this one. It is a standalone game, similar to Canopy, but there are some differences. It says, with new rules for collecting food, growing trees on your forest board to gain permanent bonuses, and nourishing interactive wildlife. So I'm definitely intrigued on the differences. I really want to try this one. That is Canopy Evergreen. Moving on to a Steffenfeld game, and I don't think this is out yet, and this is Civolution. Manage the countless possibilities of evolving your civilization. The publisher is going to be Deep Print Games. I'm kind of hit or miss with Steffenfeld games. So I like some of them. I obviously love Castles of Burgundy, especially the new edition. But some I'm kind of not as fond of. But this one I'm really interested in. It's kind of that civilization feeling type of game. And I love those types of themes. You have some sci-fi exploration, dice rolling, hand management, area movement. So these are all things that I love. It says it's a medium-heavy to heavy Euro-style game that utilizes a dice selection mechanism to trigger actions on a tech tree-like structure. Yeah, this is definitely one that has piqued my interest, and it looks cool too. I mean, I'm totally sold. That is Civolution. Now, we have one that's, I'm not sure if it's in the line of the deduction games like the Search for Planet X, the Search for Lost Species. I don't know if this is in the line. It's Bezier Games, Renegade Game Studios. So Renegade Game put out those games. So this is the Search for UAPs. Scan the skies to deduce the location of satellites, meteor showers, and UAPs. Oh yeah, it says right here on BGG, it says, re-implementations, the Search for Lost Species and Search for Planet X. So I haven't tried the Lost Species one, but we have Planet X somewhere, and we really like that game. Justin and I both really love logic deduction games. So this is one definitely want to try. It's right up my alley with, the space, sci-fi, stars, all kinds of stuff. So I'm really excited to try that. It says deduction fans will enjoy new gameplay elements such as variable quantities of objects, analyzing satellites, and major new twists such as rotating orbits that result in continually changing placement and adjacency. Ooh, that sounds like that could be challenging. This is definitely a deduction puzzle, logic deduction. So yeah, but if it's constantly rotating, that could be challenging. But definitely one I think Justin and I both would really like to try. Moving on to Ruse. Now this cover completely caught my attention. It looks really cool. This is Grow Your Kits, Hunt, Explore, and Mark Vital Territories. It's a Fox-themed Euro-style game. I'm really interested in that. And it looks like it might be a good production. I'm not sure when it might come out. Is this going to be a crowdfunding one? I have no idea. But you have dice rolling, action drafting, dice exploration, animals, of course. It says unique design with worker placement, territories exploration, resource, and dice management. So there's not a whole lot of information about it, but it really caught my eye. The mechanics are stuff I like, so it's definitely one I would like to try. That is Ruse. Okay, now we have one from the publisher Allplay. This is A Message from the Stars. So this is another deduction game. Another deduction game in space or sci-fi. So you work together or in teams to decode messages from an alien race. Yeah, I really want to try this game. The designer is Clarence Simpson. So yes, a deduction, number, sci-fi. It says word game? I don't know how it's a word game, but I have no idea. So cooperative game. There's communication limits, pattern recognition. So yeah, I don't really know too much about it other than what I just said right there. It's a team of scientists seeks to decipher cryptic messages from an extraterrestrial civilization. Oh, that sounds so fun. So cool. So much fun. Definitely one up my alley. Really want to try that. A Message from the Stars. I'm not sure if it's out yet or if it's coming out soon. I feel like I've been seeing it somewhere. So maybe it is out at this point. I'm not sure. Okay, so next one is Quad Heroes 2nd Edition. I wasn't able to do the first edition or the second edition. I got to play the first edition a while back with a friend who backed it on Kickstarter a while ago. This is a game I would love to get my hands on and play some more. I really liked it. You got cube-shaped heroes who tumble to move and activate abilities to complete scenarios. Oh my gosh, yeah, I had lots of fun. It's kind of like I believe like a racing type of thing, but your little cube-shaped dudes are, toppling over, moving around, and it was fun. I really enjoyed it. There is exploration, fantasy, fighting. I guess there's some cooperative stuff as well. Pick up and deliver. What else is in here? Yeah, race, like I said, has different scenarios. So you're going to be sliding and pushing the different cube-shaped heroes, and some of them, my gosh, the little cube minis are so cute. I would love to get the blinged out version of this game. It looks really cool. I mean, just looking at the pictures, it's just one that is up my alley, and I really did enjoy that one play I got in years ago. But that is Quad Heroes 2nd Edition. Moving on to a new release, actually. This I know is out because some friends have gotten it and have already played it. And I would love to try this, and it is Dune: War for Arrakis. Now, I really knew nothing about Dune at all, and then, there was tons of hype about Dune Imperium. I do have that game. I love that game. And then, I've watched the new movie. or the new movie being like not the one coming out on March 1st, but the one before that. So I am really digging this Dune stuff, and so I would love to try this game. This is from CMON, and you are fighting for control of Arrakis and its precious spice. And I have already seen people review it. And I've heard from what my friends were saying, it sounds like it's a fun game, and those worm minis are incredible. I really want to play and just bring out that huge worm mini. That is so cool. This is one I definitely would like to try. It's definitely a war type of game, and you're dice rolling, events, all kinds of stuff. This is a big production, but one I would really like to try. Okay, now we have the the next three. So we have number 13 is Undergrove, and this is coming out from AEG, artist Beth Sobel, and the designer Elizabeth Hargrave and Mark Wooten? I don't know. And I'm really excited because it's Elizabeth Hargrave. Her games just are so thematic to me. I haven't gotten to try the Fox Experiment yet. I really want to, but some of the other ones, obviously Wingspan, Mariposas, haven't heard many people talk about. It's an okay game, but it's very thematic. So I'm very interested in trying this one. I wasn't able to back it on Kickstarter, but I would like to try it. It's all about mushrooms, trade nutrients with fungi to grow new trees. And it looks cool. It looks one like I would really like to try. Some tile placement, pick up and deliver, action retrieval, area majority, environmental obviously. So you are a towering evergreen with an ancient symbiotic connection to the fungi in your forest. You will be building a shared forest containing mushrooms with diverse abilities. Trade with the mushrooms to get resources based on the partnerships you've made. Place your seedlings in the most advantageous positions to score the most points. Yes, this is a lot of mushrooms. There's been a lot of mushroom stuff out. A lot of games. You have what is it, Mycelium? There's been so many mushroom games. I feel like mushrooms is really in apparently. But the production of this looks great too. I have a pretty good track record with the AEG games, and I definitely would like to try this one. Okay, so now we have number 12. We have a space-themed game. Surprise! Shackleton Base, A Journey to the Moon. The publisher is Sorry We Are French. I've liked some of their games. I have Ganymede. I actually have been wanting to play that. It's been a long time. But that's another space-themed game. But this is lead your space agency to expand your presence on the moon. Doesn't sound, earth-shattering, but, I still want to try it. It sounds cool to me. I would love to try it. The board looks interesting. So this has some variable setup, worker placement with different worker types. So you'll be picking 3 corporations, and let's see, you have a shuttle phase, an action phase, and a maintenance phase. Looks like you'll be deploying astronauts on the moon to collect resources, build structures, or fund projects. This is just something else I would love to try. Another space-themed game that's calling me to try it. And then number 11. I don't know a whole lot about this either, and I haven't really seen many pictures of it, but I'm definitely intrigued. This is Algae Inc. Manage an algae factory, processing algae into various products. The publisher is Game Brewer. The covers got me intrigued, definitely. Very earthy green stuff. And it seems like it's going to be up my alley. It is a medium-heavy strategy game that combines resource management, tableau building, and multi-processing. It says you have an action queue, tile placement, tech trees, tech tracks. All of that stuff is up my alley. And this theme is interesting to me. The cover definitely jumped out at me. I would love to try this. So Algae Inc. is a company that produces and processes different kinds of algae into cosmetics, bioplastics, and biodiesel. I don't know. I really don't know much about this, I know Game Brewer and I know the mechanisms, so I'm intrigued. I really would like to try that, and that is Algae Inc. All right, guys, are there any of those that sound interesting to you? Let me know in the comments below which ones of these caught your eye, and if there's others that you're thinking of. But keep in mind, I still have my top 10 coming out, so there's going to be some more goodies. And I will say, of course, there's going to be quite a few space sci-fi themed ones, so you can start guessing which ones those might be. Until then, I appreciate you guys watching and for the support. I'll catch you on the next one.